Quadratic by Alice Keeler. So what is a quadratic? Well, a quadratic equation has a degree of 2, which maybe you don't know what that is, but you want to look at the largest exponent, and the largest exponent is going to be your degree. So we want the largest exponent to be a 2. So in a quadratic equation is going to be in the form of y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, but it's that exponent of 2 that makes it quadratic. The ax squared is your quadratic term. That is important. So look at this equation. Is it quadratic? Y equals 3x squared plus 4x minus 2. Hey, looky there. I have an exponent of 2. So that makes it quadratic, right? This equation is quadratic. It is in the form of y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. How about this equation? Is it quadratic? I don't see the bx and the c, but it does have a quadratic term. It has a degree of 2. So yes, this equation is quadratic. You don't have to have the bx or the c. That's not what makes it quadratic. What makes it quadratic is the x squared. So if you wanted to, you could write this as y is equal to 4x squared plus 0x plus 0. And sometimes you might find that helpful. How about this? Is this equation quadratic? Y equals 5x minus 2? No. This has a degree of 1. My largest exponent is 1. It is not in the form of y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. It's not a quadratic. It's what we call a linear equation. How about this equation? Is it quadratic? I see an x squared, but again, no. To be a degree of 2 means the highest exponent has to be a 2, and in this case, my largest exponent is 3. I'm looking for ax squared, not ax cubed. So this is not quadratic, it's cubic. You can tell that because you have x to the third power, or x cubed. Cubic graph, not a quadratic. In this equation, is it quadratic? Well, looky there. I do have a quadratic term. I have a degree of 2, and that makes it quadratic. It is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c because you want to remember I do not have to have the bx and I don't have to have the c to be quadratic. I could put this as y is equal to negative 7x squared plus 0x plus 8, and it's quadratic.